Hello again, you sitting there on the tube. I'm back again with another update. I haven't done one in a minute. Life's been kind of hectic. I'm back at work, except for I'm actually sick today, so that is why I'm home and able to make a video. I've been working in a freezer all week, and it's been 100 degrees outside. So I've been back and forth between 120 degrees and 100 degrees, for days on end, and it has not left my body in the greatest condition. So I had to take the day off because I've been feeling terrible. So, seeing as I had a little time, I decided I'd do a little video to update you guys on a project that I have worked on. Because I haven't had anything going real major currently because I'm just kind of busy or not motivated or whatever. Like I would like to work on something today, but not really feeling up to it. So, I'm doing a video. I'll grab my project here. If you watched my last video, you would see that I did a quad shot. I followed various write-ups for that, and I have since converted that to an Octoshot, seeing as that was my main purpose right from the get-go. I'm actually pretty happy with this, not 100%, mainly just because I had a few problems with my turret. But if it had not been for those problems, I would actually be 100% happy with this. I guess I'll say just first off, if you have not done an Octoshot, I do recommend doing one. They're a ton of fun to make, and ultimately they're really cool looking and a lot of fun once they're finished, and you can get really good performance out of some really cheap blasters. I've seen my triple shots at my Toys R Us were on clearance for $10, as well as the HVZ blaster that I got this turret from. That was the only turret I could find. I did not see the 8-dart blaster that Make It Go shows to use, but this turret does work just as well. The one thing I will say about it, I don't know if the 8-dart blaster is the same, but the plastic that this turret is made out of is very fragile, so if you do use one, just be very careful when you're putting it together. I broke my turret, I believe, 3 times. When I initially was putting it together, I bent it, and then it broke entirely. I tried to glue it back together, it wasn't straight, so I had to break it on purpose again. I glued it back together, and the notches aren't lined up 100% where they need to be, and it's about as straight as I could get it, just kind of eyeballing it, but it still is a little crooked. And then once I got it all back together, actually one of the notches that rotates the barrels actually just broke off entirely just from priming it. So that kind of sucked, but it is something that I can fix. I just have not really felt or desired to open this back up to fix that right now. I've just kind of left it as is because other than that, it is performing actually really well. There's my turret there. I just did CPVC barrels. I was going to use clear, but I was rather restricted on funds, so I had to just kind of go on all the cheapest routes possible. Then I just wrapped those all in E-tape to give it that fun little illusion there, which would be really cool if my barrels actually rotated that fast. But I just still think it looks really cool. And then I did my barrel spacer like so. It also has a spiral in the center there. I just kind of filled that with a piece of plastic and drew on it real quick, so it's not 100%. I just wanted some filler there to give it some structure, because I also messed up on my barrel spacer a bit. But that's, just kind of whatever. You live, you learn. So anyways, moving on. I don't really know what else to say. If I did not mention it, this is basically Make It Goes right up. It's fully reinforced with epoxy putty. The priming bar I did as Atani, I believe, did his his quad shot, where I kind of filled in some of the ratcheting slots and smoothed them over so that it has a little more of a smoothing or a smooth priming action. I just kind of liked that. That was just a preference thing. It's not necessary or anything like that. I also, for my plunger head, it's just the stock plunger head. I tried the washer, but it was causing too much resistance, and I still wasn't getting 100% seal. and then my washer tore when I tried to fix it, so that's whatevs. The spring, it's a combination of the stock spring and a stock Alpha Trooper spring. I flared the head out a little bit so it gets a better seal than it would normally. Everything's been lubed up. I have rear loading slots there. Only 2 just because this was originally a quad shot. I might try and add some more later, but like I said, I haven't really wanted to mess around with this a whole lot since I just got it closed up and had another project I've been working with. So I guess I'll go ahead and load this up for you. I'll just put a few darts in. Load them all on one side, this way we don't gotta flip through barrels. In case you guys wanted to actually watch me rotate those. Sorry if I'm not showing them. It's a little tricky to do with my camera angle here. Yeah, I'm not going to bother loading it all the way up just because that's not necessary, I don't feel. I'll just go ahead and fire a few off here. Last one was empty, so I guess that's all of them. But so yeah, that's my Octoshot. Like I said, I'm pretty happy with it. If it hadn't been for those issues with the turret, I would actually be very happy with it. But, you know, I'm not really disappointed in it. I still have fun with it, and it's a blast to use. Yeah, I don't really know what else to say on that. I guess that's that, and you should all have a wonderful day, and I guess I'll see you all next time.